Hey Leo, this is your 2022 reading for January. And as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you want a more personal reading, you can email me. My email will be in the description. So I've already meditated and shuffled on your cards, and we're going to hop right into it. Okay, your overall energy is the Strength card. And this is y'all. You guys embody this energy always. So whatever you're going through, you do have the strength to move through it. It might seem hard. It might seem like you feel like it's very overwhelmed, but you are going to get through it. And when you get through it, it's going to bring money to your life, like good amounts of money, not like windfall. Like this is going to be, it's going to be a good amount of money. I'll just put it that way. Because your past energy is the Three of Wands. And this is saying to me that you guys have done your work. You've done your due diligence. You've paid the piper, so to say. You've done your long-term planning. You planned for the future, and now you're about to reap the benefits of it. So that's really, okay. Because this is crazy. So what you have mirroring your energy, which is the Strength, and then the Ten of Diamonds, you have, oh wow, so, son of a bitch, wow, I'm just seeing all the threes you have. Because you have the Three of Wands, 3, and then you have the Empress, which is the third card in Major Arcana, and then you have the Three of Cups underneath, which 3, 3, and 3. And 3 is a creative energy. It's something that creates. The Empress, sometimes it actually represents like birth of a child. So if you're as Tyler would say, fertile myrtle, you actually could be giving birth, or you could get someone pregnant or whatever. It could actually be literal. But if not, I think this very well may be it could be a business situation. Like you're birthing an idea, you're birthing a business, something that you've been gestating on for a while. You're pushing it out, and you might feel a little weary with it, but it's going to pay off. It's very close to paying off money-wise. And then, so what's mirroring your energy is the Empress, which is all about birth. Birth of new things. It could be the actual baby, or I mean, most of the time it's more of like the birth of a new relationship, the birth of a new business, the birth of a new idea or a product or a new phase of your life. Something that you've been thinking about, and that it's just time. And then what is below, or your subconscious, what's mirroring your energy right now, it's kind of below, is the Three of Cups. And I mean, all the threes you're getting are good threes. The Three of Cups is all about celebration. It's about collaboration with other people. So again, this could be, if it's a relationship, this could absolutely be a physical birth, because it's making 2 become 3. So like the union of another person, this actually could very, very, very well be a physical birth of an actual baby if you are a fertile myrtle. But obviously, if you're not, if children aren't a thing for you, then that's not your story, as Tyler would say. It's not your story. No, anyway. So regardless, even if it's with a business, it's saying like collaboration is what's going to bring you to success. So regardless, like it's all about collaboration, working with people, union, and it's threes. So who knows? Okay, but what we have for your challenge is we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Five of Clubs. And let's take a look at these. I'm using my Conjure deck, which is cool, but I want to check that out first. That's clubs. Oh my Lord in heaven. Okay, so, oh wow, what? Okay, cool. So it's saying your challenge right now is to really take time to contemplate what you're wanting, what your decisions are. And yeah, it looks like everything is going well for you, but I think it's saying you need to take time out, you need to meditate, and you really need to think specifically of exactly what you want and not just kind of leave it to chance. And there's a reason for this card, and we'll see. Because you have the Five of Clubs as a signifier. And this is good health. This is saying that you have everything that you need to make what you want happen. This is good health. You have your health, you have your mind, you have your energy, you have your vitality. You have everything that you need to accomplish anything you want right now. I mean, this is a fabulous reading so far. But if you don't know exactly what you want, you're not going to get the precise, amazing results that you could have. It's like you can have anything you want, but I feel like if you're not, you've done a lot of long-term planning and that's paid off, but you have to keep doing that, and you have to be very specific, and you can't get lax about that. You can't get, well, I already did this and I'm starting to have some success and now you're getting complacent. It's saying no, you have to hone in on what you want even more. And especially now that you can create whatever you want, you're in a really good space for it. Anything that you kind of touch right now is going to manifest. So you want to be very specific and you want to be very careful, because if you don't have anything specific going on, you're just going to default manifest whatever is going on. And you have such a fertile time right now to manifest. You need be specific, because you're wasting this beautiful energy if you're not, and it's just going to go wherever. I mean, I think that you're in such a good place right now. No matter what happens, it's going to manifest well. But I mean, it's the difference between something going pretty good and then just being freaking like out of this world. Like the tiny percentage of people that accomplish like amazing things, like that's the difference. Okay, because it's saying right now your self-image, well, hold on, I skipped a card. Okay, because see, this is a little weird, but we'll see as the cards unfold what this means. Because in your near future, you do have the Five of Wands, and this is saying that there's going to be some conflict, some bickering, some arguing, whether that is in a family, in a business, with colleagues, with customers, whatever. You're gonna hit some friction. And this is saying don't be like taken aback, don't be like taken off your path by this friction. You need to use it as an opportunity to learn how to fight and bicker well. They're saying this is a great opportunity for that. Thank you. Can I have some of that? Thank you. My dog he doesn't like when anyone approaches me. Sorry, I needed a drink. And I was brought one. I manifested a drink. You could manifest a drink too. Okay, but anyways, it's saying use this opportunity of conflict to learn how to fight well and be more diplomatic, because that's pretty much the deciding factor between failure and success in life. If you know how to fight with people, and you know what I mean. I mean, I don't mean like, I know how to win. If you know how to diplomatically disengage fights and solve them quickly, that's the most valuable skill on earth. And I know that you Leos, get really passionate sometimes. And I'm being nice and saying passionate instead of flying off the handle with your crazy tempers. I love Leos. I'm a Sagittarius. Me and Leos are awesome, and I love you guys. But y'all sometimes are stick to your guns, and you will not let go. Sometimes to your own detriment. So you don't want that. Try to be diplomatic. Learn how to fight well. Learn how to disengage people. Learn how to apologize quickly. That is what's going to bring you the most success, and it's all about you. So this is going to give you an opportunity to listen to people and be open-minded. And I know that's hard sometimes, but you guys are in a point and a place that you guys can do it. And you owe it to yourself, and you owe it to other people to do it, because you can. Not everybody is emotionally mature enough to do this, because it's tough. It's probably one of the hardest things to do. But you guys are. And you have the success. You have the maturity. So you have everything to act better than other people. And you should. And that's going to bring you so many dividends. And it's just going to make you feel better about yourself and be a better person. And y'all can do it. Not all signs have the ability to do it, but you do. So it's like you do it because you can. So your self-image, you have the moon right now. And I think you are lacking a little bit of clarity in the direction that you want to go. So this is, even more of a sign for you guys to really, really like buckle down, do some meditation, and get clear as day about what you're wanting in your life, because you can have it all. You can manifest it, and you are very powerful. You're so powerful, you might not even realize how powerful you are. So by not knowing what you're wanting and not having clarity, you can accidentally manifest all kinds of crazy shit that you didn't even mean to, because you guys have so much energy and you're so powerful right now. And again, sometimes this can be interpreted a couple ways. Sometimes it's like you can't see what's going on because it's dark, and you can't see everything. So you have to rely on your intuition. And sometimes it means you think that you're hearing all this crazy stuff, and then the light of day comes and it was nothing. You're just freaking yourself out. So it could be either way. You obviously have to interpret it based on your situation. So it might be like, you might be overreacting to something and thinking something is more than it is. But just because you don't have all the information, you're jumping the gun and you're like, oh my God, all this bad stuff is happening. And there really isn't, because you're assuming. But it could be the opposite. Like, you can't see what's going on and you don't have all the information. People could be keeping things from you. No matter what, that means that you really, really, really need to lean on your intuition. You guys are intuitive. You don't always act like it and you don't always realize it, but Leos, you are intuitive. So you're really going to have to lean on that and try to take in as objective point of view as you possibly can. And sometimes it's hard when you're in the situation. But let's see, your signifier is a 10 of clubs reversed. So let's see if that sheds any light on this card. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's kind of crazy. What? Okay. Okay. It's saying that there might be some deception in going on around you, so be careful. I would say if you have the suspicion something's going on, trust it and investigate it, because you could have some people up to no good in your midst. And then the environment, you guys have the Tower. And I know that everyone thinks this is the most negative card in the deck, but it's a very jarring card. It's like, it's saying that there's going to be some major change in your environment. Okay, this is taking a tiny bit of a turn. Okay. So you might have something that just totally rocks your world and knocks you off kilter. So I can see why it's saying to be get really clear on how you, what you want, how you feel, because I feel like you're really going to need a stable place to go to navigate your center back to, because you might have something very, very quick and sudden that comes in and just changes everything. It could be good, it could be bad. I do not like that 10 of clubs right there reversed. That makes me feel weird. I want to clarify that again. Okay, it might be an older man with gray hair having to do with that situation, that something deceitful might be happening. Pull another card. Let me see. Because I really want to clarify that. That makes me nervous. I don't like that. Okay, hold up. Okay, and it could possibly be a physical birth, because I'm getting more of a card. But maybe like an older man with gray hair, maybe having to do with a baby, or maybe that lack of clarity, maybe you're getting pregnant by an older guy and he doesn't end up being the person you thought he was, or there might be a younger person involved that might be a little on the selfish side. I don't know. Leave a comment in the comments. Tell me if that resonates with anybody. But I am getting a jar. I mean, this is taking a little bit of a turn, I won't lie to you. So I'm seeing like something that just knocks you off kilter. I'm going to clarify the Tower. Okay. You have the 4 of Hearts. Let's see. Okay, you got the Tower, but then you got the Four of Hearts, which represents a social gathering. So this, you might have a change having to do with a social group or social gathering. I need to do another stinking card. It's not helping me. King of Diamonds. Let's see. These are conjure cards, so I'm still a little bit new with this deck. Man, this is crazy. Your reading is crazy. Okay. Okay. And again, it might have to do with a social group, and it might have it to do with an older man with gray hair that might have a bad temper. But regardless, this person has a lot of financial clout. They might be like a head of a bank or have money for you to borrow. I don't know. You're going to have to tell me if this makes sense, because this sounds very specific, and I'm very curious to see now. So it might be an actual birth. Maybe an older man got you pregnant. Maybe he's got money. Maybe there's an older man, the reason that something is going to happen that's going to like change your life, and he might have a temper, and you might have a lot of money, have to do with social group. I don't know, man. This is getting specific, and it's crazy. Okay. But your advice card is the Ace of Wands, which is great. It's a great card, but I mean, it's saying new beginnings financially, new beginnings with a career. And this is almost contradicting what it's saying here. I mean, I don't know. It's saying stay with your guns. Stick with what you're doing. It's gonna have a breakthrough, and you're gonna have a breakthrough. It's gonna be maybe that's what it is. You're gonna have a new idea that really is the catalyst for success. New energy, new fiery creative energy, because what you have for your outcome card is the Hermit, which is like one of the least eventful cards, which I don't know if that could actually be good. So it's saying your outcome is contemplation. I think shit's gonna go down for you, Leo. I mean, it looks like such a great, happy reading, and it's not that it's not. It's just like, it was like, oh my God, you're doing so good, you're being so stable, you've worked for this, and now it's like, everything is gonna get changed though. Like, your shit is gonna get knocked out of orbit, and everything's gonna change, and you're gonna have to figure out a new way to go about doing things because of this change. That has to do with an older man that has a lot of money, and might have to do with like social groups, social gatherings, because it's saying that you're going to need to take some time to contemplate and think of what to do next, because you are going to have a new energy. You're going to be this is going to put you into a whole new energy, this change, and there'll be nothing you can do about it. And so you're going to have to really take time. That's why this whole thing is saying know what you want, because when everything changes, you're going to have that stability. And it's like, don't say, well, I want to have this exact job. Say, I want a job that gives me security, that I can work, remotely, and I get paid this much, because I feel like everything's going to change for you just suddenly. Having to do with an older guy. So at least have like your stability, your bearings, what you want, and not be specific, because I don't think you can't attach to outcomes, especially if everything's going to change. But no, okay, well, everything changed and I can't have what I was working towards, but I do know that I want a job that I can work remotely, that I get paid this much, that gives me the freedom to do this. So you still have the bones of what you want, and you have that core, that sense of stability and who you are and what you're striving for, even if everything just totally gets swept out from underneath of you. You still have something to build on. It's saying really meditate. And this is the card of like, don't tune other people out. Sometimes it's good to listen to other people's advice, but on this is saying go within, meditate, and really connect with source. Pappy, what are you doing, you silly bear? And connect with source, and that's going to give you the answers. You already have the answers, but let's definitely do a clarity card on that. You have the Queen of Diamonds. I feel like that's a good card. Okay, morning glories are persistent. They will grow everywhere and in just about any condition. As such, the morning glory was chosen for this card, which represents a good mother and a wife. It also represents a blonde woman who, if the other cards are present or right, can be overbearing, since the morning glories tend to take over more room than they are given to start with. Otherwise, the Queen of Diamonds may also foretell a wedding or other commitments in the works. So maybe you get pregnant, maybe you get married. But think about it. Don't just do it like hasty, you guys. I'm going to pull another card. Queen, 2 of Clubs. Leo, you guys just, I'm serious. This took a turn. I did not see this coming. This is probably like one of the most crazy readings I've had, maybe ever. Okay. The the twin of the 2 of Hearts. The mole. Yeah, it's reversed, of course it is. The mole deals with deeper business, social life. Here, the 2 of Clubs shows a handshake as an agreement. The mole speaks of secrets being kept, disappointments, opposition to your attempts. The mole has a strong nose, and when it's down reversed, it can also indicate someone or something that is best to be avoided. Y'all, I need you to comment on this, because this is crazy. Tell me if you get this. And then I have the 5. I'm going to keep pulling cards until I have some kind of resolution for you guys. 5 of Hearts reversed. I'm sure this is not going to do it for me, but this card can show a divorce, either a marriage and a divorce. With the 6 of Clubs and the 10 of Spades. If it shows reversed with the Jack, okay, it's with the Jack of Hearts. Hold the phone. It can foretell a miscarriage or speak of one that occurred previously. Maybe I'll have a miscarriage. I don't know. This is terrible. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I gotta do another one. I'm just gonna keep going. It's gonna happen. This is crazy. This is like soap opera shit, you guys. I'm sorry. Y'all's life is crazy. Okay. It's just warning. Maybe to turn back. But it's your outcome. I don't know. Wow. I'm going to pull a clarity card from the tarot. 9 of Wands. Shows that you're tired, but keep going, because you will persist through whatever the situation is. The Hierophant. Commitment. So you might have some trouble, but I think ultimately you are going to end up having a commitment and a victory. But a lot of drama before that happens. So, but you will come out on top. You do have a commitment and a victory. So it might be, you might have a miscarriage, a pregnancy. I don't know. You guys, it's hard for me to even sum this up. I'm not even going to try. I'm going to do how they feel about you, Aries through Pisces. And I'm going to just hope that you guys put in the comments if this rings true or this is just craziness. Because it's so specific. I'm going to be thinking about this all friggin' day. Anyways, okay. Aries through Pisces, how they feel about you. If you are dealing with an Aries, it says embrace your power. Be strong, go in it confident, have fun, and you and the Aries will do well. If you're dealing with a Taurus, face your adversities. Don't hide from conflict. Go into it open and willing to deal with everything and communicate, and you guys will do well. If you're dealing with a Gemini, choose your friends wisely. So, if you're dealing with a Gemini, there might be some people trying to gossip about you to them or vice versa. So be careful of that. If you're dealing with a Cancer, admit your vulnerabilities. Be vulnerable with them. Put yourself out there and demand that back if they need to be vulnerable with you as well. If not, it's not going to work. If you are dealing with a Leo, be patient. If you're dealing with another Leo, be patient. They're healing from something. And this is something that can be serious in the future and be long term, but you got to be patient with them and you got to cut them a little bit of slack. If you're dealing with a Virgo, tune out the distractions. Again, I feel like this is just a season of gossip. Like if somebody's gossiping, someone's talking shit about them, don't listen to it. And hopefully they'll do the same, because you'll be good if you tune out all the third party people that are trying to get involved in your business. If you're dealing with a Libra, do all things in moderation. I love Libras. They're so cute and adorable, but they're extremists. So if the Libra wants to move all in with you, all right, let's move in together. Let's get married. Be like, slow your roll. Love, you're adorable, but slow your roll. If you can make them slow it down and go at a slower pace, things are going to work out well. Just don't go at like a neck-breaking speed like they want you to go. That's not going to work. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, make sacrifices for them. They need to feel claimed, like you are willing to sacrifice and invest in them and in the relationship. And if you can do that, things will work out with you guys. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, laugh at your demons. Don't take things too seriously with Sagittarius. Just laugh it off. Have a good time. Laugh at the craziness of life. And this is what's going to keep them with you and interest them. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, seek hidden treasures, because sometimes Capricorns can be very guarded and they seem very serious and they're just very grumpy. But there's this fun-loving kid in all Capricorns. Sometimes it's really deep down, but it's there. So seek that. Seek that beautiful, innocent, playful part of them, and they're going to love that, and they're going to love you for that. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, love yourself. Put yourself first. Respect yourself. Don't let them walk all over you, and then you guys will be together. If you bend over backwards to do stuff for them, they won't respect you. It won't work out. If you're dealing with a Pisces, live life to the fullest. Just experience life and love your life and do things for you, and that's what they find attractive. So don't be at their beck and call. Live your life and be big in your own life, and they'll love that. All right, Leo, I hope that helped, and I hope that you guys comment and tell me how you feel about that, and tell me if it makes any sense at all or whatever. Okay, see you in February.